Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our virtual class. So we will be having our week 5 topic, which is the application software word processing in the subject computing fundamentals. Okay, so at the end of the discussion, you students will be able to identify the tools used in the application software, name some application software, and you will also be able to apply those application software. Okay, so we have here the list of the application software. We have the word processor, the spreadsheet, and the presentation program. So we have different tools used for word processor, but the most common is the MS Word. Same with the spreadsheet. So the most common is the MS Excel, as well as in the presentation program, we have the MS PowerPoint. So let's proceed with the word processing program and their uses. So we have here the definition and the uses of the word processing. So word processing, it is also called word processor. It is an application that provides extensive tools for creating all kinds of text-based documents. So if you wish to create your resume, your application letter, you have to use the word processing software. If you want to design an invitation, you can also do that in a word processing. So these are not limited to working with text. So you can also include pictures, you can also include graphs, and so many things. So enables you to add images, your documents, and design documents that look like a product of a professional print shop. So you can also, aside from Adobe Photoshop, kasi kung hindi ka naman marunong doon, ang ginagawa mo, you have to use the word processing. So marami kang pwedeng gawin sa word processing. Ako nga, minsan doon na ako nag-edit ng image. Ayan, so enables you to add images to your documents and design documents that look like a product of professional print shop. You can also use the different templates. So pwede kang gumamit ng mga templates in the word processing program. Then, it can create long documents with separate chapters, a table of contents, an index, and other features. So if you're going to have your research or capstone, so if you can use the MS Word processing or MS Docs just to separate each chapters. You can also add pages. You can also add a table of contents, index. Ayan, so marami kang pwedeng gawin. Pwede mong pagsamasamahin yung text, yung graphics, yung graphs, yung tables in a one document. Then, it can enhance documents in other ways. So you can embed sounds, video clips, and animation into them. So you can also put that in word processing. Okay, so this is the word processor interface. This is the most common, but we have the Microsoft Word, but still they have the same tool. So we have here the menu bar. So menu bar wherein you can see the home menu, the insert menu, the design menu, the layout, references, mailings. Ayan. Then below that one is the toolbar. So dun sa baba ng menu bar, dun naman makikita yung toolbar. So ito ang toolbar. So kung i-compare natin ito with the MS Word document, pareho lang naman sila. So ang tawag dito sa baba ng menu bar is the toolbar. Ito yung mga keys kung saan i-highlight mo lang yung word and then you just click. For example, the color. So i-change niya agad yung color. And then we have also the ruler. So the ruler is located in this portion. So dito mo naman makikita yung ruler. So pwede nating i-adjust yung indent ng sentence or ng paragraph using the ruler. And then in this area or in this part. So this is the document area. So in this part, dito naman nyo makikita yung mga text, yung mga graphics, yung mga tables, and everything you put inside the document. So this is the document area. And then on the right side, and this part is the scroll bar. So in this part, you can navigate the portion of the document. So pwede kang mag-locate. Kung gusto mo pumunta sa last page, you just scroll the arrow, or pwedeng i-click mo lang yung, or i-press mo lang yung page up, page down dun sa keyboard. But in this part, dito natin makikita yung scroll bar. And then we have also the status bar. So status bar, this is where the pages of your document is located. And of course, the number of words. Ayan. So dito, ito ang ating interface. So this is the interface of the word processor. So we have here the several set of tools used in the word processor. So we have the document area or the document window. So this, which is where you view the document. So dun daw makikita yung document. So ito yung kanina. Click tayo dun sa, ayan. So this is the document area. Ito yung sinasabi ko, dito yung makikita yung laman ng document ninyo. And then we have also the menu bar. So the menu bar, it displays titles of menus. So it has the list of commands and options. So as you can see, this is the menu bar. So we have different menus. We have the home menu, the insert, the design, the layout, the references. So marami yung ating menu. So that is the menu bar. Then we have also the toolbar. So toolbars, it displays a button of frequently used commands. So frequently used commands, so just like the italics, the bold, the underline. We have also setting the font type, the font size. Ayan, so we can also put colors. So ito yung ating toolbar. Then we have the ruler. So ruler, it shows the position of the text. So you can set the tabs, the margins, the indents, and other elements of the page. So that is the ruler. So in this part, uulitin natin. Dito natin makikita ang ruler. Then, scroll bar, which let you scroll through a document that is too large to fit inside the document area. So pag sobrang dami yung laman ng document mo, you can use the scroll bar to navigate the whole document. And then we have the status bar. So it displays information related to the position in the document. So the page count and the status of the keyboard. So balik tayo. So this part is the status bar where you can see the page numbers or the number of pages of a certain document. You can also see the number of words of a certain document. Yan. So that is the status bar. Okay, so let's proceed with entering and editing text. So how are we going to enter text or edit a text? So you can create a document by typing on the keyboard, a process known as entering text. So once you put something on a keyboard, that is the process of entering. Entering, it could be a text or it could also be a graph. So the program places a blinking insertion point called the cursor. So for you to identify which part are you going to enter the text, meron siyang blinking insertion point or yung tinatawag nating cursor. It is in the upper left corner of the document. So balik tayo dun sa ating image kanina. So this part, ito yung ating insertion point. So pag actual yan, nagbi-blink yan. So meaning dyan natin tayo mag-i-start or dyan tayo mag-i-insert ng text or ng graphics. And then we have the, when your text reaches the right edge of the screen, it automatically moves the insertion point to the next line called a word wrap. So pag na-reach niya na yung pinakagilid, automatic siyang pupunta sa next line without pressing the enter. Then, changing an existing document is called editing the document. So if you're going to change the existing document, ang process na tawag dun is editing the document. Then the word processor real beauty is its ability to work with block of text. So a block is a contiguous group of characters, words, lines, sentences, or paragraphs in your document that you mark for editing. And so marami tayong pwedeng i-insert, ilagay sa ating Word document. So when you select text, it changes the color and becoming highlighted. So pag nag-select ka kasi ng text, naka-highlight yung ating word or naka-highlight yung set of words. Meron siyang black na highlight. And then to deselect selected block of text, the mouse anywhere, just click the mouse anywhere on the screen or press any arrow key. Ayan. So para ma-deselect naman yung block of text, i-click mo lang yung mouse anywhere in the document, or you can also press the arrow key. So that's how we enter and edit text. Okay, so let's proceed with formatting a text. So formatting a text, it is composed of the following. We can format a character, so formatting character. We can also format a paragraph and even a document or the whole document. Okay, so punta muna tayo sa formatting a text using character format. So character formatting includes setting the control attributes of individual text such as the fonts, the type size, and the type style. So paano bang gagawin yan? Yung fonts, that is the term font refers to the characteristics of the letters, the symbols, and punctuation marks in your document. So marami tayong pwedeng pagpilian sa font. We can have the Arial, can have the Times New Roman, the Comic Sans MS. So pwede nating piliin yung appropriate fonts for our document. Then we have also the type size. So type size, that is a font is measured in points. So the most common font size used in business document is 12-point type. So yan yung most common. So that is the standard. If you want to use the standard, just select the type size, which is 12. Then, a type style. So in addition to the font and type size, the appearance of the character can be controlled with the type style. So the most common type styles are the bold, the italic, and the underline. So pwede tayong mamili kung gusto nating i-highlight, i-italize, or i-underline yung set of word or yung text. We can select from the different type styles. So those are the different character formatting we can use in the Microsoft Word or in the word processing software. Then, formatting a text using paragraph format naman. So we can also use, we can also set text, or we can also format a text using paragraph format. So a paragraph formatting includes setting applied to one or more entire paragraphs, such as first, line spacing. So spacing ng bawat line of text. So this is the amount of space between each line of text in a paragraph. So for example, so this is our first line and then another line. So yung tinatawag nating line spacing, this is the spacing between these two lines of text. So yung space nung unang line dito sa pangalawang line, yan yung line spacing. Then paragraph spacing, that is the amount of space between each paragraph is called paragraph spacing. So etong paragraph spacing naman, this is the spacing between paragraph. Kung yung nauna is line, ito naman set of paragraph. So magkakaroon ng, you can also set the spacing between each paragraph. So that is paragraph spacing. Then we have also indents. So indents, it determines how close each line of paragraph comes to the margin. So that is the indent. So we can use also the ruler to indent. We can also use the tab in the keyboard to indent. Ayan. So that is indent, and then alignment. So alignment refers to the orientation of the line of a paragraph with respect to the margins. So ang default is nasa left align yata siya. So we can set the alignment of the text into 4 alignment options. So we can set it to left, that is the default. And then we have also the right option, the center, and justified. So that is the alignment. So lahat ng yan, makikita yan sa ating toolbar. Then we have also the tabs stats. The keyboard tab key moves the insertion point forward until it encounters a tab stop or just a tab. So inserting a fixed number of space in the line. So that is the tab stops. And of course, we can also have borders and shading. So borders and shading, paragraphs can be formatted with borders or shading. So a border that is a line that is drawn on one or more side of the paragraph. So you have to select first the set of text or the sentence or the paragraph, and then you have to click the borders and shading for you to apply the borders and shading. So that is formatting a text using a paragraph format. Then let's proceed with formatting a text using document format. So we're going to format a text using a document format. So here are the standard document format. We have the margins, the page size, the orientation, and the column. So margins are the white border around the edge of the page. So every document has top, bottom, left, and right margins. So ito yung margin sa taas, margin sa right, margin sa left, and margin sa baba. So, yun yung white portion ng document ninyo. Yun yung margin. And then we have also the page size. So, normally, documents are set to 8.5 by 11 inch paper. So, a standard known as a letter size paper a standard known as letter size paper. So that is a page size. So the standard is 8.5 by 11. Yan. So pwede natin siyang iset into long size, which is 8.5 by 13. Pwede rin naman natin siyang iset into A4. So depende sa inyo kung paano nyo iset or anong option yung pipiliin nyo in setting the page size. But the standard is 8.5 by 11, or that is short bond paper. Then, aside from that, we can also set the orientation of the document. So document dimension is also determined by the orientation of the paper. So by default, document are set up with portrait orientation. So yun na yung default niya, naka-portrait siya. But we can also set into landscape, where the document is taller than its wide. So that is a portrait orientation. So aside from that option, we can also set the orientation into landscape. So dalawa yung pagpipilian natin for the page orientation. We have the landscape and the portrait. And then we have also the headers. So that is another way of formatting a document for standard document format. So long documents are generally include header and footer or both. So headers and footers are line of text that run along the top and bottom of every page. So if you want to put logos or put your name in all pages of the document without putting it one by one, you can use the header and footer. So sa header and footer kasi, ilalagay mo lang siya minsan, and then all throughout your document, magkakaroon siya ng logo or your name. So that is the use of the header and footer. And then we have also columns. So columns are effective format for certain types of document. We can divide the part of the documents through columns. So we have different options. We can have two columns, 3 columns. So it depends on your preference. So that is columns. And then we have the section. So section, word processor also allow you to divide a document into sections and apply different format to each section. So if you want to have a different format for a certain section of the document into another section of the document, you can use the section format. Yan. So, ito part lang siya ng document na yung format niya ay gano'n. So, you just highlight the certain part of the document, and then you can set the column. Yung column, yung part lang na yon, gagawin mo siyang 2 columns. So, possible yan. Just select this section of the document. So, that is formatting a text using a document format. Okay, so we have also special features of word processing software. This includes the language tools, the tables. We can also have the mail merge, adding graphics and sounds, and we have also the templates. Okay, so let's proceed with the first, the language tools. So many word processor features language tools that can help you find errors in your spelling and grammar. So they also may have tools to help you find just the right word or avoid overusing certain words. So yun yung gamit ni language tools. Pwede mong palitan yung synonyms. So madali mo lang ma-identify. For example, yung certain word na yun palaging nauulit. You can just highlight that, right click, and then, or you can use the language tool and you can use a different word with the same meaning. So these tools include the following. We have the spell checker. So if you mistype the word, you can use or you can check the spelling. So spell checker matches each word in a document against a built-in dictionary containing the standard spelling. So that is spell checker. And then we have also the grammar checker. So a grammar checker compare each sentence to a set of standard grammatical rules. It notifies you if it finds a potential problems and providing a grammatical correct option. So yan yung special feature ng ating Word document or word processing document. So you can also set the grammar checker, or you can also you can also check the grammar of your document without using another application. So direct na yan sa ating word processing software. And then thesaurus, that is an electronic thesaurus. It's just like a printed one source of alternative words. So sabi ko nga kanina, kung palagi mong ginagamit yung word na yon, pwede mo siyang palitan. So magpro-provide ang ating word processing software ng similar or yung synonym ng word na yon. Pwede nga rin magpa-provide din siya ng antonym. Ayan. So synonym yun yung same meaning. Pag antonym naman is opposite, di ba? So kabaligtaran ng word na yon. Okay, so magagamit natin yan using the special feature of the word processing software, which is the language tools. Okay, so language tools. So this is this one. Yeah, so we have the check accessibility, the language. So this is the language tool. And then we have the tables. So tables, we can also put tables in our Word document. So tables are also useful in arranging images such as a clip art or photographs. So on a page, and for arranging images and text in interesting way. So mas okay kasi pag mag-insert kayo ng clip art para mas organize siya, para mas hindi mo na kailangan i-adjust, mas magandang iset mo siya into or ilagay mo siya sa table para nakaayos yung ating clip art or pictures. So that is another way of using table. Then of course, dapat naka-hide yung ating linya para hindi halatang naka-table yung picture. So that is another feature or special feature of word processing software. Then we can have also the mail merge. So a mail merge, that is the process of combining a form letter with the contents of databases or database, usually name and address list, so that Each copy of the letter has one entry forms from the database printed on it. So the mail merge feature make it easy to send the same letter to a list of different people with the correct names and address printed on each letter. So ang gamit kasi ni mail merge, for example, meron kang isang letter lang and then you need to send it to 100 people providing the address and the name of those 100 people. So para hindi mo iisa-isahin na encode yung 100 na names and addresses na yon, gumamit ka ng mail merge. So dapat si mail merge nakalagay mo na siya sa Excel. Ilalagay mo doon yung pangalan ng tao na yon. So yung 100 na people lagay mo sa Excel and then yung address niya. So after that, you use the mail merge. Ganun ang gamit ni mail merge. So another example, aside from the letter, paggagawa ka ng certificate. So gagawa ka ng certificate, isang format lang ng certificate pero kailangan mong bigyan ang 1,000 na tao. So para mas madali ang pag-print mo ng certificate na yon, para mas madali mong makita, hindi mo na kailangan isa-isahin kasi pwede kang magkamali. So ang gagamitin mo lang is the mail merge feature of the word processing software. So i-type mo muna sa Excel and then after that, kukunin mo yung database na yon papunta sa iyong document. And then you just run. And then makikita mo na yung pangalan ng 1,000 na tao na yun, nagagawan mo ng certificate. So that is the feature of the mail merge. Then, adding graphics and sounds. So we can also add graphics and sounds in our word processing software or word processing document. You can embed sounds file in your documents in much the same way that you embed a graphic file. So parang ganun lang din kung paano ka nag-i-insert ng graphic file, ng picture, ng clip art. You can also the same way with graphics and sounds. So the only difference is that an icon appears in the document. Nakalagay doon yung icon ng sounds and ng yung icon ng sounds. Yun yung nakalagay doon sa ating document. Yun lang naman yung pagkakaiba niya. Yung parang merong speaker. Ayan. So that is the other special feature of the word processing. Then we have also the templates. So this is a pre-designed document that are blank except for preset margins, fonts, paragraph formats, headings, rulers, graphics, headers, and footers. So kung gusto mo naman ng meron kang susundan, hindi ka na mag-iisip ng design na gusto mo, you can use the special feature which is the template. So ito yung pre-designed template na siya. Mamimili ka na lang ng template. For example, gagawa ka ng yung resume. Ngayon, ayaw mong mag-isip kung paano yung design niya. So, ang gagawin mo, gumamit ka na lang ng template. That's the use of the template. That is another special feature of the word processing software. So, that is the template. Okay, so this is the last part of the slide. Thank you for listening.